on. Beth's asleep. And I said, what am I doing? I can't keep my eyes open. I mean, okay, there was a rain delay. I understand that. But even still, I don't know how these young kids are watching baseball.
Young kids have the energy to stay up all night, and it's the weekend. Last
night was a school night. True. They started the game at 8 o'clock. I was only into inning 2. I think it was 10:30 already. I went to bed.
And the problem is games 1 and 2 are during the week.
Right.
And it's 6 and 7 would be 2, and those are the biggest games.
If you're a Yankee fan and you're a kid, and you want to watch your team clinch the series, say that we're going to win tonight.
It's going to be up till midnight.
You can't stay up that late.
I can't physically...
I know there's some parents that will let that happen.
No, I know.
I said to myself, listen, I'm a guy who has to get up early for my work. But I was talking to John Hine because no one can stay. Everybody falls asleep. Nobody gets to see it.
People are working, even if they don't have to work these hours.
And imagine that's watching the game. If you go to the game, it's going to take you another... If the game is at midnight, but you get home at 2 in the morning.
It's crazy.
Plus, this is the worst time of the year to be watching baseball with all the rain and oh my God.
So was A-Rod a hero? I mean, he hit he hit the go-ahead run. Right?
Here's the situation with A-Rod. Now
he's Mr. November.
The first two games were scary because it looked like he was back to not doing anything.
Being a shithead, yeah.
He was 0 for 8 with 6 strikeouts, and I was at the game Thursday night. And exactly what you're talking about. I was at the game. I was falling asleep in the 7th inning. It's the World Series. But not only was he 0 for 8 and struck out another 3 times, he looked bad striking out, and he made what I thought should have been an error. And so defensively, he fucked up, too.
Ooh.
I think I saw that. You talking about in the field.
In the field,
he made an error.
Grounder right at him, and he sort of sidestepped it. It was a tough thing, but A-Rod should catch it.
It was like in the first or second inning.
Yeah, it was early in the game, and the Phillies scored a run because of it. But the thing about the Yankees is, and again, I get when people complain about them, they buy everybody. So if A-Rod doesn't step up, someone else does. And even though A-Rod had a shit 2 games, the Yankees go into Philly up 2-1. Big deal.
Right.
Then the first game in Philly, A-Rod, gets hit by a pitch, which is a dumb move.
Right.
They sort of woke up a sleeping giant in a way. Next time he's up, he hits a home run. So it was a big home run. They were down 3-0. That made it 3-2, but that was his only hit of the game. Last night, he's 0 for 3 again. Doesn't look like he's doing anything, and he got up and he got a big double to go ahead.
Go-ahead run, right?
So he's only 2 for 14. He's batting like 143. That's shit. But in October, the 2 hits he got are big hits, and he's A-Rod. I mean, I think A-Rod has a publicist the way Tom Cruise has a publicist, because even if he gets a big single in the 5th inning, he's on the back page of the Daily News,
Right.
And he sells papers, I get it. But, so it's weird now. A-Rod's not having a great World Series, but the 2 times he came through were clutch, and hey, that's what you need. I'm happy about it. Again, we're talking. The series ain't over, man. We got our hearts taken away in 04 when we were up like this.
There have been teams who've been up 3-1 and lost.
Yeah, and the Phillies are a great team.
Right.
They're a great team, and I'll tell you how you bring people together. I'm at the Yankee game, and it's Philly and New York. It's Stern City Central, and everyone, of course, knows I'm a Yankee fan there. And they put me on the big screen. And I know you've talked about that before. And because I'm on the show, I
feel like a douchebag.
I get that kind of treatment, which is nice. And they've done that twice now.
Right.
And people are nice, like they cheer and stuff, because they love the show. But it lets everybody know you're there. And then from there on in, the entire game, in the middle of the 2 innings, I had a line of pictures to be taken. But a real funny thing happened. The guy sitting behind me was kind of like a Gabon type of guy, and I love you, the whole game. And he was funny though.
Mr. America.
When they put us on screen, he goes, they saw him too, and my girlfriend and my uncles, and he goes, dead serious. He goes, that wasn't on television, was it?
Oh, my God. Like he shouldn't be there?
I go, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they put me on TV. I don't know. Maybe it was just for the crowd, And he goes, I got some shit going on. That wasn't on television. And I go, dude, I can't guarantee you it wasn't on television. Yeah, it's not my problem, He goes,
like, now he's involved with you.
And then he goes, because I know you fucked with that Joe Buck asshole, because maybe they want him to talk about you. He goes, you don't get. He goes, you know what?
He's trying to watch the game.
He goes, I like you, and now you're fucking me up.
Wow.
Okay, I'm trying to watch the game with a $10 hot chocolate, by the way, Howard.
Wow.
A hot chocolate is $10. When I went to the World Series with my father in '77, I still have the stubs, the tickets for $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I bought it, and it wasn't even hot. The guy had it up in the air. No one would buy it for 2 hours, and I bought it $10 for a hot chocolate.
And you can't bring a thermos with you, can you?
They check everything. Adrian had a bag. They went through it like she was Bin Laden.
Wow.
Like you said that about Beth. They just check everything.
Right.
And, again, thanks fucking Bin Laden. It takes 2 hours to get into a Yankee game now.
Right.
And, if the Yankee, the point is, and when you pay the $10 for a hot chocolate, you get more mad when A-Rod doesn't do good because he's making $25 million a year. So you start screaming, "What the fuck? $10 for a hot chocolate? Hit the ball, feel the ball, you asshole!"
You get angry.
That's where I get like Will. I'm like Will. I can't give him shit.
Right.
When I used to drink, I would yell the worst shit. I got kicked out of Yankee Stadium. I'm a Yankee fan.
And he's got season tickets.
What were you doing?
Oh God, what was I doing? What wasn't I doing?
Right.
Gary's been to a game with me before, but what
did he do?
That's all. His old seats were about 6 rows back of the third base.
Yeah.
So the third base coach, you could throw a piece of paper and hit the guy. So Artie starts to obsess on the third base coach, what he looks like, what he's wearing, his shape and size. So he starts to yell at the guy, yell at him. The day we were there was a guy who was, those old guys, first of all, they have to wear baseball uniforms. They're like 70-year-old men in baseball uniforms.
Which no other sport does, by the way. Like Andy Reid doesn't have to wear an Eagles uniform.
Right.
So the guy was one of those old guys. He had no butt. Right, the pants just looked like they just went down. So I don't know. I can't remember. The guy's name was Johnson or something. Artie's on his 12th double. Of the game.
I was drinking back then.
He walks into the bar. There's a bar outside of Yankee Stadium that everybody goes to, legendary, called Stan's. We walk into Stan's. Artie has 6 shots of Jack shoved into his hand before he can blink. We get out of there. We go to the game. They come around. Artie says, "Give me 4 doubles." That's just for him. 4 doubles of Jack.
Because he'll never come back in time.
So he orders 4 doubles. Then Artie gets up to go to the bathroom.
Maybe it'd be nice to have a little breather between Jack's, and Jack.
Yeah, how about some water?
Okay. Artie gets up to go to the bathroom. They come back again for drinks, and I feel, well, Artie, gave me the ticket, so I said, "Bring me 4 doubles." Artie comes back from the bathroom with 4 doubles, and I said, "Well, I ordered 4 doubles." He goes, "Great."
Now I'm all set.
So now Artie has now had
$12 drinks.
He's had 5 shots at Stan's and 12 doubles. So that's 29 shots.
Wow.
So
Constitution on you.
So now he's working up. He's watching the game, and
how's he awake to yell anything?
I have a better constitution than America.
So you drunk off your ass after that? You have.
I got drunk, and Gary, the funny thing is, first of all,
you should be in the hospital.
Yeah, you should be in a coma.
First of all the third base coaches have dumpy asses because they're all old guys, and my friends. This is a famous story of my friends, and I mean, I'm not saying this is funny, but when you're drunk with your friends, this is funny. So the third base coach, the Yankees are killing this team, right? And he looks miserable. He's probably making no money. He's on the road. Real dumpy ass. And his last name was Ludoff, okay? So I'm ossified by the 6th inning. Now, because my seats are 4 rows behind third, he can hear everything I'm saying. So I start going, "Ludoff, the third base coach, had a very dumpy ass." And that's all he kept saying was that verse of Ludoff the Red.
They threw you out for that?
We were throwing up laughing because we were drunk.
Right.
And then so I kept saying, "Ludoff has a dumpy ass." And the guy came over and said, "You have to listen. We know you're a Yankee fan."
Ludoff.
No.
Usher.
Oh, okay.
You can't say dumpy ass as kids here.
Right.
And again, when I was a kid, I remember a guy asking me to hold his beer while he rolled a joint. Times are different.
Yeah, but I do remember going to games with my dad, and they would be drunk guys.
Sitting next to Artie?
And it scared, but it scared me. I remember it was scary because there were old guys, like they smell like liquor and they're just like getting crazy.
That's what the usher is trying to do. Get this
Did you
very
say to the
scary
usher,
man to quiet down.
Did you say to the usher, "Can I sing Ludoff has a dumpy butt"?
Well, because everything. Well, one of my friends, the funniest and rudest thing I've ever seen before is playing the Blue Jays about 1982. It's a man with his 16-year-old daughter and his 10-year-old son. Now, the son has a little Blue Jay shirt on. There's upper deck at Yankee Stadium. And a ball and a glove to catch a ball, which will never come to us.
Right.
And so the Blue Jays score a run, and my friend is he's like Will and me. Yeah, we all had bets on the game. And he's fucking pissed off because the Blue Jays go ahead by 2 runs. The kid's going, yay, yay, yay. And he's sitting next to his 16-year-old sister. And my buddy goes, hey, Blue Jay kid. That's what he called him. He goes, hey, Blue Jay kid. And finally the kid turns around and be like, yeah, like with it. My buddy goes, I can't even.
What did he say?
My buddy goes,
your buddy.
I fucked your sister last night.
How old was your child?
God.
How old?
It was, she was 16, I think. I don't know. What she was an adult.
I hope they threw you out.
The father hears it.
Oh, boy.
So now he turns around and goes, what the fuck did you just say?
What the fuck?
My buddy goes, I said I fucked your daughter last night.
Oh,
so now it was our fault.
Yeah.
You think?
Really? And so the guy swings, me and my 2 buddies swing, and then we got thrown out.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah, no, that should happen.
Wow.
That was bad.
That's bad.
She
Somebody
could have
said that to one of your kids? You fucking
no, believe me, I would.
You don't even have kids and you would go nuts.
I saw, again, the stuff you see your father do. I saw a guy threw a beer bottle at me once.
Wow.
And I saw my father, you talk about therapy, I saw my father pull a guy through his car window. And like literally, like.
Well, he's
like,
right.
The guy cut us off, and my old man, we were coming back from sleigh ride. And I'll never forget it. We're like one of those $3 sleds going down a main drag. And it was like 1978, so they all looked like they were in the Eagles or something. And they threw a Bud bottle at me and said, fuck you. And my father fucking just chased him, cut him off, ran and punched through the window. Broke the glass of the window.
So there you go.
And pulled the kid out. I didn't say it. My friend said it. I would never say that to I really would never say that to a kid. But, you know,
protected you. So the dad was right. He went and he stuck up for his daughter.
The third base, the third base coaches caught a lot of. There was one guy called Kim who was an Asian guy.
Yeah.
He was a Red Sox third base coach, and he was about 2'8". Okay.
Right.
And we kept calling him Little Kim. And doing all stupid jokes like, hey, Kim, and every time we go, hey, Little Kim, and then he would finally look at us, and we'd go, how does it feel to be the last guy to know it's raining? Every dumb short joke.
So anyway, you went to the... What was they asking?
Gary was with me at the game, and we fucking...
Yeah. Hey, can I just say one thing about A-Rod? You know, he's supposed to be the classiest guy in the world, you know, Armani suits and everything. I'm watching the game Saturday night. They put the camera on him. He's at third base. He punches a glove. He did the grossest thing. He takes his finger and he presses it against one nostril, and he blows the biggest snot rocket I've ever seen.
I was watching the game at that point.
Yeah, what is going on inside him? He's always goobering and clamming.
He's a twitchy kind of dude.
But I mean, it was almost like they said, you know, we're going to put the camera in. He had no idea. Hold that nostril down, and the snot goes like 10 feet.
Hey, so talk about this concert you went to.
Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame show Thursday night.
Yeah, listen to this, man. Baba Booey saw a good one. Listen.
I have to say, probably one of the top 5 concerts I've ever seen. Over close to 5.5 hours.
Wow.
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. Not a dead moment.
In honor of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why are all these guys trying to raise money for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Well, Ross and I were talking about that. I think they're just all about the preservation of, you know, of putting
and
together.
Archiving.
Just archiving, keeping the museum together so that in 100 years people know. But, you know, you're right. It's
weird.
You can't get this. You couldn't get this lineup together
against nuclear war.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, Jackson Browne couldn't get the No Nukes concert this could have built. But go ahead.
It was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. So it was divided into. There were 4 main acts, and then each of the acts came out, and then they would have a bunch of people with them. So the first act that came out is Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Wow.
They come out, well, the show starts, we hear there's going to be a special guest, right? And Ross and I were on the fence about whether to even go to the show. You know, tickets was like $250 for, like, not even a great seat.
Mm-hmm.
They bring out Jerry Lee Lewis. And the guy's going to die any minute. I mean, he's got that gobbler, and he's doing the piano, and he's got a weak voice. And I go, God, is this going to be one of those sad shows where it's just a lot of old people? After that, it was just all the way uphill.
Well, it's like when they tortured you with Ravi Shankar at the George Harrison concert, whatever that was called.
Concert for Bangladesh.
Concert for Bangladesh. They torture you with Ravi Shankar for a while, and then the concert gets really good after that.
So
you always got to be tortured.
Tom Hanks comes out. He introduces...
Tom Hanks?
Yeah, he does a whole rap about how important it is. He introduces Jerry Lee Lewis. Crosby, Stills, and Nash at the stage. They do a bunch of songs. They sound, pretty good.
They do the hits, none of that new shit?
It's Howard, everybody that comes out does nothing but hits.
All right.
They do, at one point, I can't remember the order, but it was Teach Your Children, Marrakesh Express, but there's another song that you would really like. I just can't remember the name of it. Then they bring out Bonnie Raitt. She sounds phenomenal. She does one song.
Right.
They bring out Jackson Brown. He does a Pretender, and another song sounds fucking phenomenal. Then they bring out James Taylor.
Now, when you say they bring out, do they have multiple, setups so that people...
No. In other words, these people come out to play with Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Oh. So at times Crosby, Stills, and Nash are backing people up.
Go ahead.
And so then James Taylor comes out. So that whole thing takes like an hour.
Wow.
And that's great.
That would be enough for me.
That's great.
Yeah, that's a concert
right there.
Yeah.
The second person out, it takes 5 minutes to switch the stage.
Really?
To change. Second person out is Paul Simon. He comes out, does a bunch of his solo stuff, and then he brings out, because now he's, Crosby, Stills, and Nash were representing, the West Coast. They were doing themes, right? So now Paul Simon's representing New York. He does a bunch of his solo songs. Then they bring out Little Anthony and the Puros, and I go, 6 guys in their 70s. They do one song, a cappella, sound phenomenal. And it's great. I'm like, I like Little Anthony and the Puros. They're, they don't overstay their welcome. They're great.
Right.
I forget who, I'm leaving out a bunch of names, but inevitably he brings out Garfunkel. And they sing together, and they are phenomenal, Howard.
They are.
Phenomenal. I mean, they both sound great together, and it almost makes you think, why don't they play together more?
Because Paul can't stand art.
I wonder. I mean, they got together for this, but it's almost like it's their duty to sing together at least every 5 years because they're that good.
Wow.
Then a little bit of
in other words, when Simon's doing his solo stuff, it's not half as good as when he's with Garfunkel.
It's good, but the Simon and Garfunkel stuff is iconic, and they just sound great doing it. Listening to them, I thought to myself, they could get together tomorrow and write a bunch of new songs, and it would probably sound great. I don't know if they'd be great songs,
right? But
they're still in that great a form.
Go ahead.
Take a little bit of time. Okay, a little bit of technical difficulty, 20 minutes. Stevie Wonder comes out, and he's great. And I can't even remember, at one point, John Legend came out, and they did a couple of Michael Jackson songs because that's representing sort of the soul Motown part. And again, I'm leaving people out that came in and out. Then he's done after his 45 minutes. Springsteen comes out.
Wow.
And Springsteen just won't leave. I saw that the show was supposed to be over at 11:47. So there was a 20-minute, delay. I left at 1:30. They were doing the last song, 1:30 in the morning.
So how long was Springsteen on?
Springsteen was on. He did his songs. He brought out Sam from Sam and Dave, right?
Right.
They did 2 songs together. Again, I hate it when guys get together, do the old songs. Sounded phenomenal. They did Hold On, I'm Coming and Soul Man. And it
Bruce
sounded
on for 2 hours?
Bruce was on for an hour 45. It sounded great. Then when you think there's nothing left, Bruce does this whole rap about, New York and Long Island, New Jersey and Long Island used to be connected, and now we're going to connect it again. Billy Joel comes out.
Wow.
And then they do a bunch of songs together.
It.
I mean, it was a phenomenal show.
Wow. What time did you get out of there?
I left at 1:25. I got home at almost 3 in the morning.
Wow.
Jesus. That's some show.
But I never,
unbelievable.
I never sat there at any time and looked at my watch and go, oh, my God, this is boring. Or
you're just having a great time the whole time.
Because nobody stayed on long enough to bother you.
Wow. Wow. Who'd you go with?
Ross.
And is that when you went to dinner with him?
Yeah, we went to dinner before.
Listen to this. Gary comes in this morning and says to me, I'm never going to dinner with Ross again. I go, what happened? I figured it was behavioral, but it wasn't. Tell that story.
Ross always knows where, the cool restaurants are and good stuff. He says, he knows I love sushi. He loves sushi. So he says, let's get sushi. I know this place. He goes, really good. A little pricey, but, really, really good. So we go to the restaurant, and it's not like a huge fancy restaurant. It's a little tiny restaurant. We go and we sit at the sushi bar.
Right. You're not even at a table.
Not at a table. The waitress comes over, and we have to give our likes and dislikes. You know, his goes on for an hour, mine's like 2 seconds. I said, I'd rather have sashimi, he'd rather have sushi. Russ, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. Whatever. So they just start bringing food out. The sushi chef puts some food in front of you.
Well, you don't have to order.
You don't order.
I love that.
Okay. So I said to him at some point, like, how does this work? And he goes, well, it's like a round. You know, it's almost like a X-course dinner, whatever. So we order a very small bottle of sake and a couple of appetizers, and that's it. So the bill's coming. I said, what do you figure? You know, $200 between the two of us? He goes, nah, it's a little bit pricier than that. He goes, probably like $250, $260. They put the bill down. I open it up. Before tip, it's $4.85.
What did you eat?
Let me tell you something. That's insanity.
Yeah. It's sushi.
First of all, where's he getting this money from?
Well, he wasn't expecting this either. He said he'd eaten there a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything like that.
That's more than pricey.
So what drove it up? Is it sake?
No. It wasn't the sake. The sake wasn't. We saw the price of the sake.
How much was the sake?
It was $29 for a small little...
And you shared that.
And we shared that.
Right.
And then I think we each had a glass after that. So say we spent $50
on alcohol.
On sake.
What the hell?
And then we ordered a round of steamed dumplings. So I don't know what that... It's 180...
What's the name of this fucking place so I don't go there?
Sushi for Gary.
Sushi for Gary.
Gary, G-E-R-I.
Sushi
Maybe that's what
Gary. I know.
Sushi for Gary.
It was Gary Sushi. He owns
Sushi for Fa-Fa-Foha.
It was $180 each just to sit at the sushi bar. And then I think when it was done, Ross ordered an extra thing. So it's $360, another $50, $410. I don't know. It was $480, and then we had to leave a tip. So it was in essence.
What'd you leave for a tip on that?
We left it. He was so pissed. He's like, I'm only leaving $40. So on $240 each, we left $40, which is 15%.
Yeah, well.
And so basically $300 a head for sushi.
Now, is the sushi incredible?
It's very good.
Not that good.
But I said there's a place I go to on this block that probably costs 10% of what I paid that night, and the sushi's like 80% as good.
Right.
Like, it's just, it wasn't like the ambiance was great. Like, listen, even if you go to Nobu, it's pricey. I've been at Nobu. I've seen Chris Rock. I've seen Derek Jeter.
You ain't seen anyone famous, even.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you saw your Ross.
Wow.
It's the most I've ever paid for a meal.
This Ross, he doesn't spend a dime on anything.
Sure he does.
I mean, no, he on himself, but not on his wife.
I don't know about that.
He keeps her on austerity. And I don't blame him. You got to keep a woman in line, but then he goes out for 300, 400, 400. What?
He wasn't
400. How much?
It was 480.
480.
And then with the tip over $500.
It was with the tip. It was 480, and we left 80. It was 560.
Just the two of you?
Just the two of them.
Let me tell you something.
Does the waitress give you a happy ending?
I wish.
That's 4 people at Nobu.
Right.
And Nobu is the best eating experience I've ever had.
Right. I mean, first of all, I know Ross got a couple of mortgages. What the hell? Where's he getting this money?
He was not expecting. I'm telling you, he expected the bill to be about $250. It was, but I've never been off by double on a bill yet. You know what I mean? I've never been off by double the amount. I was pissed.
There was one time.
But so was he.
There was one time I thought a White Castle was going to be a quarter. It was 50 cents.
My God. That's crazy, man. Manhattan's just crazy expensive.
But you don't have to do that to get good food.
But, you go out with someone. Here, 8 pieces of tuna sushi and 1 roll is $49 at your place that you went to. They handed me this.
Yeah, but again, how much sushi did they eat?
Yeah, I mean, what did you eat?
No, we ordered, like I said, we didn't order sushi by the piece, which we said in retrospect we probably should have. You sit at the bar, that's part of the experience. Ross has to, I don't know, there's a Japanese name for it when you get... you sit there and the chef just makes you what he wants.
Yeah, it's called getting hosed. I mean, what are you kidding me? $500 for 2 guys and you didn't even have alcohol? I mean, except for a small bottle of sake?
It was a 20, and that was the cheapest bottle of sake on the menu.
No wine.
No.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you for that update.
But Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
It sounds it.
The Friday night show...
It's almost too long.
But it wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
To me it is. I couldn't stay awake. I'd be gone. I would miss Bruce Springsteen.
The Friday night show was Aretha Franklin, U2, and Metallica. And I know some people who went, they said it was good, but I don't know if it was as good as that. Oh,
what's that?
this is for night 2. It was let's see, Aretha Franklin, Annie Lennox, Lenny Kravitz, Jeff Beck.
You already got the better show.
Yeah, Jeff Beck was at the show that I was at too, but that was great too. Instead of like listening to some Jeff Beck shit, he came out. Oh, he played guitar on Superstition with Stevie Wonder.
All right, that I could handle. Because if he starts going into those instrumentals, I'm out the door.
And I got I can't remember. Is B.B. King still alive?
Yeah.
Jeff Beck has one hit that I know.
What is it?
Is that because we've ended as lovers?
Yes, because we've ended as lovers.
I always thought Freeway Jam was way better.
Yeah, I thought Freeway Jam. What's the Crosby?
Uh-oh, Chaz Bono here to talk to you.
Robin, is Chaz Bono? 4 inches is fine.
Chaz Bono, I just got done shitting at the Port Authority.
Ever since you took
The most manly man.
male hormones, you're the manliest guy ever. I understand Artie Lang is teaching you how to be a man.
Oh, yes, Artie's my manager now. I'm the new star of the next season of Ice Road Truckers.
Well, Sonny, your father is gone. I guess Artie's kind of the surrogate father to take you
Yeah, you
through
need
puberty.
a male role model.
Yes, the family was minus 1 cock.
Right.
I'm bringing one in.
Right. Well, let me tell you something, Chaz. Your voice is changing, and you're growing facial hair. And
You got to shave once a week.
I understand Artie's teaching you how to grow back hair.
It's going wonderfully.
Yeah. And you sound fabulous. You sound very masculine.
Artie just shaved the Yankee symbol in my back.
Well, you're a super... Chaz, I didn't get to play you the...
We're going to get thrown out of Yankee Stadium this weekend.
Yeah, you didn't get to play the clips.
Are you going to beat up some women at Yankee Stadium?
I'm going to jump on a woman's back for wearing a faggot shirt.
Wow. Man. Chaz, you've really become a man.
I'm hanging out with Will Murray quite a bit as well.
Let's see. Chaz Bono. Oh, Chaz won't talk about what's below his waist. Because as far as I can tell, they can't make a fake penis.
And does she talk about the fact that she got the breast lopped off?
That she'll talk about, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here, this is the real Chaz.
Chaz has been going through hormone therapy and has undergone surgery to remove his breasts. Do you have to undergo further surgery or surgeries to complete the process?
And that's really a kind of a personal decision, and I don't really feel, comfortable talking about anything below the waist. So I'm going to...
That's got to be a nightmare.
So she sounds like an effeminate man.
My pussy is off limits.
I should have teabagged that bitch.
Excuse me, Mary Hart. I prefer not to talk about my pussy. I mean, cock.
Instead of talking about my pussy, Mary, how about a blumpkin?
By the way, tell the people I'm shitting during the interview.
And a porta-john.
Just keep that private for now.
Fair enough. Actually, I was going to walk in the door and tease you about all of these years referring to you as her.
I know.
And now it's him. But sitting here talking with you, Chaz, it's going to be much easier to walk out the door and always, from here on, refer to you as him.
Well, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bottom line, what's the most important thing about this for you?
The most important thing about this for me is that my outsides are finally starting to match my insides.
I know, he's not acting like a guy, but he still sounds like kind of a feminine guy.
He sounds like an effeminate guy.
He's like, thank you.
What does that mean?
He should be like, you're funny. I should rape you.
Yes, I'm changing my name to Leonard Marshall.
Leonard Marshall?
What's that mean?
Because he's very manly.
Oh, okay. Here, Chaz, I'm not talking about what's below my waist. Can you imagine? What's below your waist, Chaz? Who knows?
Hopefully some pussy soon.
No, but I'm saying what's below your waist?
A lot of balls and a lot of cock.
They can't do... they can't make a cock. So what they do is I heard the clitoris gets very enlarged.
But what do you pee out of?
My horse cock.
He actually comes out of my nose. I'm sorry I pissed on you.
Here, Chaz.
If I look at the sun too long, I piss out of my nose.
So your plumbing's all screwed up.
Yeah, there's been some side effects.
There was some rewiring.
They told me the operation had some side effects. I said, like what? They said, well, like you might become a dude.
They actually took a beer can and molded a cock out of it.
It's a combination of a dick and a pussy. It's called a dussy.
Here's Chaz.
I have a dussy?
I have a dussy.
Here's Chaz talking about hormone therapy. And I like the woman goes, I was going to come in and tease you about, tease you. Yeah, you can imagine the teasing that must go on for poor Chaz. I'm going to tease you.
Yeah, if you teased me, by the way, I would have shoved you up the chimney.
Chopped you up and buried you in a wall.
Yeah, Mary, nice fucking legs. I wish I had those, so I'll just take them.
As part of his transition, Chaz undergoes hormone therapy, which includes testosterone. The hormones have clearly changed your voice. Was that something that was a real adjustment for you?
You know, it does it in stages. So, no.
To measure the change, listen to this interview from 2002.
I didn't have a lot of outlets, and I didn't have anybody else to
Sounds
talk
the
to
same.
that had gone through this.
I'm literally going through puberty. I get to experience puberty the way that I should have and the way that I wanted to.
Are you growing a beard, Chaz? Do you shave?
I shave about once a week now. So
Why
it's
shave?
Certainly not thick. It kind of started to come in like just like peach fuzz, you know? And so it's kind
Was
of
that
thick
kind
and,
of a thrill for you?
oh my God, yeah.
Must have been.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
You know, I always wanted to shave.
What effects have the hormone treatment had on you?
They lowered my voice.
I'm growing hair on my teeth.
I'm having a bar mitzvah.
Billy got sick, so I'm touring with ZZ Top.
She's not experiencing puberty like a guy.
Why would you shave, though? Like, you'd be so proud of some facial.
It's probably coming in patches.
In fact, I have a mustache like Zorro.
My new nickname amongst the guys is Gene Shalit.
Oh, you got a big Gene Shalit mustache.
I do, and I'm reviewing movies for no reason.
I forget why Chaz has the impression you have to cup your hands over your face.
I do, yeah, all the time.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I'm not talented.
It's funny. No, I like that. I mean, I like that Chaz can barely be heard.
Well, Chaz has to sound different than Artie.
Right.
I asked Mary if I could do the interview in a closet. I've been in here for so long.
Because as far as I can tell, when you have this operation and you're a chick, like, as much as you want cock and balls, there's no way they can give you balls. No. Like, not even like a fake pair of balls.
Right.
Like, glue them onto the bottom of your vagina.
I mean, I suppose they could make up something and find some skin from somewhere and put some prosthetics in it.
It'd be cool, like, if they glue some balls onto it. Like, just to cover up half your vagina.
A couple of golf balls.
You get, like, a big hot dog to act like a penis, and then you leave a little hole for the pee to come out.
My mother did me a favor and made a very awkward phone call. Greg Allman is giving me his balls.
Cher would embrace her daughter being gay, but how does she feel about this life-changing experience? Chaz remains private about that, telling me he cannot speak for her, but he is making a major effort to bring understanding to everyone in his life. Has anybody said, whoa, do you really know what you're doing?
Not once I talk to people about it. And, you know, the people in my life are just, you know, happy that I'm doing this and seeing the positive effect that it's having on me.
One of the benefits is I'm fucking a lot of girls that look like my mom. Like, I'm dating a Cher lookalike. I'm going to fuck her hard with my hot dog.
Most Cher lookalikes are female impersonators.
Artie taught me to say hot dog instead of penis. Artie's a real man. I want to be just like Artie when I get full transition, like a werewolf.
For breakfast, Artie made me some chicken jambon.
Yeah, when I was a girl, I used to have, like, tea and crumpets.
Pussy.
Now, I have... What do I have?
Chicken jambon pizzaio fiadero. And I just got a new career.
What's that?
I'm running numbers at the port in Brooklyn.
She's a longshoreman.
I'm more of an enforcer.
You are so manly since you met up with Artie.
I recently broke someone's thumbs.
Would you say Artie was the key to putting it all together?
Artie is my new dad.
All right.
He's a wonderful dad.
I can't wait for the two of you to go to a ball game.
Oh, we've been.
Robin.
Yes?
Smell my finger. Guess what I just had?
I had a little veal pomodoro.
Oh, ever since you met Artie. You used to be a vegan when you were a girl.
Yeah, and that went out the fucking window.
Now you're eating every animal.
What did you just eat?
This morning at 4 a.m. I had some chicken scarpiello with a little andiamo alige.
Before you went to the port?
Before I went to the port and broke a man's thumbs. Because we owed somebody $52. I recently threw a forklift at a man.
So that testosterone gives you super strength.
Yeah.
Picking up forklifts.
Picked it up, my pussy started to bleed. The whole transition isn't 100%.
Not completely...
Yeah. I lift a heavy objects, make my pussy bleed.
I still do some acting. I'm playing Larry King on Broadway.
I visited Chaz at his L.A. home where he lives happily with Jennifer Elia, his girlfriend of 4 years.
Artie taught me to fuck her very hard.
And their 3 dogs. On this day, they were posing for a photo shoot for Getty Images. Here's where
Artie told me for the photo shoot to drop my pants and moon.
Sexuals might go, wait a minute. If they were attracted to each other as 2 women, does it become a heterosexual relationship?
Well, I think I didn't just bring this on Jen recently. Right. This was something that, she knew about shortly after we met. So our relationship, I would say, always modeled a heterosexual relationship, emotionally, intellectually. So now it does physically as well.
Physically?
She sucks my labias and we pretend it's a penis.
It's a lot of fun. She blows me while I'm doing masonry work. Excuse me, honey. I'm pouring cement in the porch. Could you lick my ass? Honey,
very sad.
Honey, while I'm breaking a man's thumbs, could you give me a rusty trombone?
Do you think that one day she'll get to a point where she's like, this isn't all it's cracked up to be?
I think she's almost there. If it wasn't for Artie helping her through this.
If it wasn't for Artie and his compassion, I think I'd kill myself.
Now that you're, I know when you were a girl, you would go to the bathroom, close the door, and if you took a dump, you'd do a courtesy flush. What do you do now?
Well, now I just don't flush.
You don't flush at all.
When's the last time you flushed?
The last time I flushed was 1988.
Smells like a zoo in there.
You got a big pile of shit coming.
A big pile of shit.
Artie taught you that?
Yeah. Well, now I never flush because the toilet at the Port Authority doesn't work. I leave my mother's mansion to go shit at Union Station.
That's what a man would do.
Well, you've learned a lot, I'll tell you that, man. You're so manly. You're more manly than anyone I know. I'll tell you that. You're shitting. And...
Yeah, why even use a bathroom?
When you eat dinner, you eat dinner and then you go take a big shit?
Actually, I multitask. I shit while I'm eating.
Wow. That's more manly than anyone I know.
Pizzaiol's going in, Jumbot's going out.
Artie taught you to eat that?
He taught me how to do everything.
All right.
And I sweat out peppers.
He's responsible for it all.
Well, good for you.
I have one eyebrow.
Wow. Well, you look like a man now.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you're shaving once a week. But don't shave. Grow a big beard.
That's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah. Look like Rick Rubin.
I'd love to look like Rick Rubin.
Yeah, that's your hero.
It's great to be Rick Rubin without the talent.
Yeah. You want to be just like Rick Rubin physically.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what does Chaz do for a living?
I kill people.
Artie tell you that?
Yeah. You want to make a little extra cash?
All right, Chaz, good luck with your sex change, whatever it is, and good luck with your lessons from Artie. All right, Robin, what else is in the news?
Well, what are we doing, Howard? We're lagging behind. The Chinese
driver told me he might be going to the Borgata.
He's coming, he said, yeah.
He wants to come.
Oh, he's going to hang with you.
Well, if his son can watch his dog, he's got a new dog. So,
right.
He said he'd go. And then I just heard the funny story about Scott the engineer.
What's that all about?
I love Scott, but there's something so weird going on. You want to... You
tell.
Well, I mean, I didn't hear the other part of it till just now with Gary. Scott, was coming to see me, and I was like, that's great. He's bringing his wife. I'm like, definitely come. And he said, can you help me out with a room? And I said, this is one time I can't, bro, because a lot of my family's coming, and I sort of used up my comps.
And by the way, Scott always acts like the poor guy.
Right.
And, it is really known around...
Never, ever asked you for a room.
Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe I had that wrong.
Never, ever did I ask you to help me out with a room. That's the truth.
Well, wait.
Honestly, I might have had that wrong.
I heard the second part of the story.
Okay, the second part is probably true.
Okay, fine.
So let Artie tell the story, and then by all means chime in.
All right, fine. You're right about that. Okay, I'm sorry. Because 2 million people asked me for a room.
I didn't want to bother you with a room. You were nice enough to say, come down, you'll get into the show.
Right, I told you the show would be definitely for free, which is no problem.
Right, I didn't want to, the room was my deal.
Scott, and it was sort of cryptic, because Scott kept asking me if I could do favors for AA, like AA needs this, AA needs that, he wants to come backstage, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sure, Scott. And it was weird to me why Scott was his liaison. I'm like, what do you have to do with AA? And he's like, this, that, the other thing. And finally I said, look, give AA, I told him the name I'm staying under, because at the casinos I have to have a different name.
Right.
And I'll get him backstage. I guess he could hang backstage. There'll be food and stuff, and he could bring his girl, whatever. And it just was weird to me that Scott was doing favors for AA.
What is
and
that
then
about?
This morning, I guess Gary came in and explained why. I guess AA is getting you the room or something? Or?
No. What it is Scott calls AA to get rooms, to get comp.
Okay, so no.
Hold on.
So why don't you let me tell the story instead of Gary or Artie, because you're not telling you the truth. So why don't you let me tell the truth?
Because you're probably not telling the truth.
No, I just speculated on what just happened. I just know you asked about...
I will absolutely tell you the truth.
You definitely asked me to get AA backstage, though, correct?
That is the truth.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Evidently,
right. No, I didn't ask you to get him backstage. I asked you if he could get tickets for the show, if you could get him tickets for the show.
Evidently, some way AA has wormed his way into Scott, and Scott, being the schnurry, is using AA for something.
Okay,
yeah, they're
so
using
here's
each other.
the deal.
Yeah.
So when I decided that I would like to go see Artie, I said, Ronnie, you know anybody at the Borgata? I asked Ronnie.
Yeah.
He said, why don't you call AA? I hear he knows some people there. I said, okay. At Ronnie's...
So it's Ronnie's fault.
Well, he suggested it to me.
Well, who's Ronnie?
Well, he said...
Ronnie suggests things. So why don't you call Beetlejuice for a rental car?
I did. That's the next story.
But
Scott goes around to the listeners.
Jeez, is that the weirdest?
Our point, Scott, is that, I'll get you in for free to the show. Why not pay for a room?
He's not paying for anything.
Because I don't have any money.
No, the Borgata is a very nice hotel, very expensive, and I didn't want to pay that rate. I would have gone somewhere else, but Ronnie said, why don't you call AA? See, I thought he had...
So when you call AA, now it becomes Artie's burden, because in order for you, because he's going to somehow finagle a free room for you, and I love that AA has got more clout than you do.
I think at the Borgata he does have pull for some reason.
and I love that, once you make your deal with AA, because Ronnie told you to, now it becomes every minute asking Artie for favors for AA. You become AA's pimp. It's amazing that AA is able to get to you. Do you understand?
I totally understand.
Yeah, I mean,
you're right. You're right about that.
You're so desperate.
I'm not desperate. I mean, no.
You actually made the call to AA.
I did.
Yeah, and like Gary said, how do you make that call? AA, I need you. And then, of course, AA goes...
Why are you getting on my case for this?
Why? Because it becomes our burden, all the favors you have to do.
Artie's giving his entire show away.
Yeah. So now it becomes Artie's problem.
And he's got to entertain AA.
That's why I'm getting on your case. Now, do you understand?
All right, so
Scott, for the record, I didn't bring this up. Gary brought up that you had talked to Double A. I wasn't bitching or anything.
Well, like Gary said to me this morning, he goes, Scott goes around, poor mouthing. He goes, but he says,
it's a weekend.
I'm kind of aware of what, Scott's making. He ain't doing that bad. And
no, but the rates, the Borgata is very nice, and the rates
So don't stay there.
But no, I wouldn't have.
When you go to AA, now Artie's burden is AA. You have nothing to offer AA.
Forget the AA.
Scott, again, this was not, I did not bring this up. Gary brought it up, bro. And when Gary said it, I said it was weird.
He pulled Artie into it.
It was weird that Scott was asking me to do something for AA. I found that weird. And I felt sorry for you that you were in that position.
It's Scott wheeling and dealing.
AA's done.
Yeah,
and I'm not staying at the Borgata. No, that's fine. I'll go somewhere else. I could find a room.
Oh, now he's going, when?
Yeah, wow.
No.
It's
a burden.
Now you're going to make him feel
Artie,
bad.
Don't do anything for me. I'll stay somewhere
Not at all.
It's not a burden.
No.
Gary the retard knows a guy at IHOP. You can get a connection there. If you ever want, like, pancake. Hey, Gary, where are you?
I wasn't looking for a freebie.
Yeah, Gary, come in and wrap this around.
You weren't looking for help with a room?
Help with getting a room. I thought he knew someone.
Call anybody to get a room.
Call reservations.
I thought he knew someone there that could get me a discounted rate. I was willing to pay.
So you were looking for something.
I wasn't looking for a freebie, but
sure you were. You were looking for a discounted rate.
Since you didn't even get a free room, this is horrible that Artie now owes AA.
He owes nothing because I'm not going to.
Gary?
Listen, all I know is like 5 people came to my office. People come to my office all the time. It's like, did you know this one's up to that? So like 5 people came to my office yesterday to tell me the AA story. So I don't know much more about it, except people said they heard that Scott called AA was trying to get a free room. That's all I heard.
Boy, I wouldn't want to make that call. Hello, AA.
Hello, AA.
I really felt bad for you.
To me, you don't feel bad. No, I
mean that you're indebted to AA.
He's calling from inside Howard Stern Central.
You don't have to let him into the show.
He'll be in. He's getting in.
No.
Scott, he's getting in. I did not bring any of this up. It's fine. He's getting in.
No, I understand.
Everything will be cool.
I totally understand.
Howard and Robin do have a point, but I committed to this, and he's getting in. Everything's fine. Nothing's different. We're all going to have a good time.
No,
it sounds that way.
The thing that I'm worried about is I'm going to get there, and they're going to go, who's AA and who are you? And you don't have a room.
Scott,
that's what's going to happen. So.
That's why you make sure you have a room.
I know.
You haven't confirmed with the hotel that you have a room?
No, I don't have a room. I mean, that's the problem.
You got to get a confirmation.
No, I have to go there and to go there and
AA. It's Scott the engineer.
I have to go. But Howard, this is the fucked up thing. I have to go there and ask for a contact name.
But Howard, think about like maybe Scott gets there and there's no room, so the manager comes out. Well, who set this up? And he goes, AA. And they're like, what?
AA, Angelo.
Look at the
awesome Angelo.
Awesome Angelo set it up for me. He's a very dwarf.
You know what?
He's a very well-known listener on the Howard Stern show.
He's
a man with a big build. You know what, dude?
Excuse me, front desk. I'm here under the auspices of Awesome Angelo.
I could stay down the street.
He is my ombudsman.
Doesn't matter where.
Stay home.
You know what, Scott? I didn't realize you asked AA. There's a last resort call I can make to get you.
No, I don't.
I'd rather do that.
No.
I mean,
AA, you're
I can't believe you don't have a room.
What's going on? Hey, now, how's it going? What's going on?
Scott, here's your friend, AA.
Hey, AA, how you doing, man?
I'd like the penthouse suite.
You seem to forget that what I also said. I'm not looking for nothing free. Tell Artie if there's a way, I'll pay for it.
I told him that.
Okay, but these guys are making it sound like I'm like...
No, not you. Scott.
It's me. It's all on me. It's all on me.
Scott asked Artie to look in. Scott asked Artie to look into...
The show's around within a minute's time. I'm not looking for nothing free. I said if Artie...
Scott, you're not listening. Scott asked Artie to line something up.
Okay,
because he's now your bitch. I don't even care. Goodbye. You're rambling, AA.
What is wrong with him?
AA, you're a friend of the show. Yeah. I can get you in for nothing to my show. I have power over that. I just didn't realize all this stuff with Scott was going on.
It's funny that Scott has to call Awesome Angelo. That's the funny part. Yes, Ronnie.
It is funny.
Well, when this whole thing first started, I said to him, dude, he asked me if I knew anybody. I said, no, I don't know anybody at the Borgata. I said, it's a really cool place, but I don't know anybody there. He goes...
Did you say call AA?
No, I said call AA. He's always saying how he's got connections there.
So?
I said, but what did I do? What did I say to you? Did I say to you, this is all going to come back to bite you in your ass at the end? What did I say to you? And don't involve me in it.
And here's the biting.
Yeah, there you go.
I noticed he mentioned your name first.
Right, but I'm not even. I don't even want to stay there. That's what I told him. I said, I'm not even going to stay in that hotel.
You all week were like, I'm not going.
I'm going to try and get a room in Trump Marina. I'm not even going to stay there.
Because you don't want to deal with...
I don't want to deal with this. I don't even want to be even around.
You didn't want to call Awesome Angelo.
But you know who's going to get an ass kicking off of all this? The guys just told me. Now I realize how this all came down. Scott's got a new intern. So I guess they were all out in the hallway talking about going to the Borgata, and the intern just happened to go, yeah, and Scott's getting a room from AA, and I heard he got the big elbow in the side and the shirt.
Here's what happened.
Yeah, I ripped him in there.
They were sitting.
Keep your mouth quiet.
They're sitting in Scott's studio, and there was a few people in there, and he keeps asking me, am I going? I said, because he's going Friday, and I can't go Friday. So I said, I'm going to go, if I go, I'm going to go Saturday night. So we're talking about this, and all of a sudden his intern goes, he's going to get a free room from AA? And there were a couple of people like Richard Christie standing in there, and that's all that had to happen.
Where it came from. I knew exactly where it came from. That gay little redheaded bitch.
Shuley was in there, too. So.
Yeah, Shuley, too.
Forget it. I told you, man, it was going to come back to bite you.
Well, it's just, he's wheeling and dealing. Now he's calling Artie for Awesome Angelo favors.
So there's not going to be a favor. And
it's already done.
Scott, that's the point. It's done. It's done. I don't want...
Your part is done. You still don't have a room.
Well, I'll apologize to Artie for putting you on the spot.
You don't have to, but I can't believe you don't have a room out of all this.
I'm not worried about the... I mean, I wasn't worried about...
What are you going to do? Where are you going to stay?
I can go home. I mean, I don't have to...
That's a fun night.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to stay there.
You go to AC for a couple hours and drive home?
Gee, Scott, if you don't stay, all the fun's going to stop.
I know.
Aren't you bringing your wife?
Close down the boardwalk.
Yeah, bring my wife.
Well, that's why I'm going Saturday instead of Friday.
Treat the old lady, Scott. Break up the credit card for a night. Don't drive back.
But that's the thing, Artie.
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, we've got to drive back. I couldn't get a room from Awesome Angelo.
Either that or sleep in the car.
What'll really be funny is Scott will get in the car and drive home, and Artie will still be with Awesome Angelo.
Yeah, that's the point. The wheels are already in motion.
Right.
There's thousands of rooms in AC. I don't have to stay at the Borgata. I would just
at least do that for your wife's sake. Treat the woman to a night. Don't come down and then go back up.
Sorry, honey. I should have called Joey Boots. He's much more discreet.
Yeah, have another cup of coffee. I need someone to talk to on the ride home.
To see me yell out dick jokes you've heard a million times.
Yeah, Joey said he could get your room in Motel 6 on Route 9.
It's not only to see you. I mean, obviously, we're there to see you.
I know, but I mean, don't you have some... Is chivalry dead here? You're taking your wife to Atlantic City? Break out the visa.
No, he's willing to beg anybody for help.
I'd much rather call Awesome Angelo.
If he could have done it, I would, fine. If not, then, I would have made other arrangements.
But you've already pulled in the favor from Artie without getting anything.
AA, you're on the air.
Awesome.
What's going on?
Guys, give me a second here to establish some order. AA, go ahead.
Listen, it's not a joke. He's got a room. It's a suite. Him and his wife's going to be staying at the Borgata. He got a nice suite through my connection. It's not like he's going to get there and he has to go home. and the main thing I just want to make across, I said, listen, Artie's show is sold out. It's sold out within minutes. Ask Artie if he could give me a call. I want to ask him to, and I'm looking...
Hey, AA, how do you know all these people at the Borgata? How is it that you have so much clout?
I go down there every single weekend. I mean,
And you're a high roller?
I don't gamble. I just go there to party. I mean, my boys, they all gamble. My boy Mutzi's like a biggest freaking gambler.
So you bring down a lot of high rollers and these...
he hooks me up when he goes down. He'll go down. He gets as many rooms they want to give him because he's always down there.
You're missing the humor of this, AA.
Go figure.
It's just funny that Scott is wheeling and dealing with you and then... bothering Artie.
You make it sound like I'm not friends of the show. I would do anything.
AA, you're a simpleton. You're not understanding the humor in this.
It's not about you,
It's not about you, AA. This has nothing to do with you.
No one's giving you shit.
AA, this has nothing to do with you.
I got you.
All right. No one has a problem.
It's not like it's a joke. He's going to show up there and there's no room. He's got a suite.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, is it a two-room suite? Maybe I could share it with him.
Yeah, maybe those guys can bunk together and all shower.
Ronnie, I told you anytime you want to.
Nah, man.
You see? You get Ronnie a room. Go ahead. Do him a favor.
Scott's the only schnurrer around here that would actually call you and take you. When you're running around the station going, I can get you guys hooked up with the Borgata. Scott's the only guy who would actually pick up the phone and call you.
Like no one around here ever does, tries to get free shit.
Oh, my God.
Who does?
He's missing the point, too.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I know it's a listener.
So
am I dealing with a listener?
No, not at all. That's not the problem. I don't have disdain for the listeners. What I have disdain for
is me trying to get a free something.
No, that and also that you're involving Artie in your attempt to get something free.
It's not you doing anything.
You didn't do anyone a favor. Now you're going to schnurr off Artie some more in order to schnurr off Double A.
I apologize to Artie.
You don't even comprehend what I'm saying.
No, I do.
You don't even understand the humor of Scott the engineer.
I apologize to him. And I realize what you're saying.
Artie, Double A is now getting me a room, so would you be responsible for making sure Double A has VIP backseat seats to your show?
Oh, and by the way, Crackhead Bob is getting me some catering, so if you could put him at the table front and center.
Now do you understand, or is it impossible?
I understand.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, would you and the beautiful Bethel be going this weekend?
Absolutely not, because we do have plans with my daughter, so we are very busy.
Okay.
But I would love to go. Believe me.
Double A would get you a room.
You can get your
room. If you could get me a room, I'd appreciate it. Artie, do you think you can help Double A out with a free meal?
I could do it, yeah.
If he gets me a room?
Bro, you know anything for the guys for the show, anything.
Thank you, Double A.
Hey, now, have a great day. Artie, you kicked ass last night, man. Good
Thanks,
job.
Double A.
Thanks, Double A.
Hey.
Scott, I love you, but this actually is the one gig where 2 million people call me that I went to high school with, like, friends, family, so, like, and no problem, but an extra Double A thing is, like, it was a little bit of an issue. I'm like, all right, that's something else I got to think about,
Yeah. Do you understand?
Thanks, Scott, for attending my show.
The guy who has to worry about getting up on stage in Atlantic City is busy worrying about Double A now.
You're right.
Artie, could you validate my parking?
Artie, I'm this close to getting comped a room. Now, here's what I need.
Just forget about it.
Scott,
forget about it.
It's done. He's in. Double A's coming to the show. So
you've already gotten your room.
Get a suite. He's coming. It's all done. Taken care of.
Yeah.
Now you're going to tell me to untake care of it. It's another phone call.
Artie's handling it. Don't worry, Scott.
Okay. You're missing the point, too, that Artie already called Double A.
Right.
No, he didn't call Double A.
No, he's on the list. I called my agent. He's on the list. He's getting in.
I wouldn't let Artie call Double A. That was not happening.
Call Double A. Everything is arranged.
Or I wouldn't let Double A call Artie. I wouldn't.
Well, didn't Artie just say
High Pitch Eric do it.
He gave Double A the name he's staying under?
Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, exactly.
He told me.
Yeah, I said, tell him to call. Well, that's what had to happen for me to confirm the room. I said, well, I don't want to make an extra phone call, so tell him to call me. And
Artie, in one of the jokes, could you mention the name John the Stutterer?
What is John doing for you?
In order for me to have a nice weekend with my wife, you're going to need to do a lot of things and jump through a lot of hoops.
It's no problem. Double A will just be standing next to my Aunt Millie.
Right.
That'll be fun.
And just explain that.
Artie, I think I have my entire weekend arranged now. It's almost like spinning a bunch of plates. I've got to keep everything up in the air. You see, Double A is getting me the room, but I'll need you to get tickets for the backseat show. Now,
wait, I'm staying. He's getting me a room tonight. Tomorrow night. Could you get one for me for Saturday? Now,
sure. Well, that's exactly what you're doing. You're laughing.
That was a joke.
A joke.
I understand.
That's what you're doing. You're involving him in your Michigan.
And I apologized.
I warned you, man. You didn't listen to me. He's going to come back to bite you in your
Mr. Right
ass.
over there.
Well, he's right. You got to listen to him.
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
But even though, again, I think Howard and Robin are right here. I did not bring this up. This wasn't me.
I didn't. No, I know it was. I know who it was.
I'm just laughing because
I know who it was.
Artie's got a special name at the Borgata so people don't bother him, and Scott's giving it to everybody.
Artie, what did you tell me is really creepy about Double A? You talk about the chain.
Oh, forget it. First of all, it was nice. The Whack Pack showed up at Letterman last night, and they were very supportive and nice. But Double A gave me his business card, and Robin might not know this. His business card is a picture of him and Howard in the old studio. It's like a big, picture of them on one side of the card and then on the back. And he hands them out to me, and I know he gives them to everybody he meets, and it's just creepy because Howard has a look on his face like he doesn't want to be in the picture.
Right, he's been mugged.
I have a whole stack of them, man.
Right,
exactly. Stack of them, my God.
And I know how you
I was nice enough to pose for a picture.
You don't love taking pictures.
Right, you're so careful about your image and, what pictures you put out there.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Before Scott gets mad at everybody for sort of ratting him out, the way I found out about it was... No,
why is everybody apologizing to Scott?
Who cares?
Shuli was working on this for today's news. That's how big a story it was.
It's a top story. It's a top headline.
Yeah.
Scott schnurrs his way into the Borgata.
It's a great hotel.
Look at what people are doing to get in.
Right.
Well, I'm all set now. Let's see, I got Artie doing what I need. I got Double A doing what I need. And
Let's see, Eddie the produce guy. How can I hook him in?
Scott will be laying in that suite in one of the bathrobes, puffing on a cigar.
I'm like a sultan.
It sounds like a nice room, too.
Where's my wife? I'm ready to be serviced.
All I want to see is the top of your head, honey.
Honey, look what I've lined
Look
up.
what I've done for you.
I'm the king of the boardwalk.
I want you to take an extra long bath, because look at this room.
Get ready for your man.
Load up on soap.
Scott, I had a room and the Double A got us the room. No, I don't know what you're referring to, honey.
This is all me and my negotiation ability.
The Borgata heard that I was coming, and they immediately comped me a room.
Watch out for the red carpet.
Scott, why would they comp you a room? Well, because they know when I go into the casino, everyone loses.
I'm the cooler.
It's a good point, actually.
There you go. I'm actually a cooler. That's right. I stand by a table.
Yeah, you should be able to get your own room,
That's
actually.
Right.
The cooler.
She comped me like...
Hey, listen, Artie.
She comped me a whole floor.
Donald Trump just called me. He wanted to know if he'd get into his show, he'll give me a free room.
You got it, right.
Thanks, man.
Artie, would it be out of line after the show if you would take a sauna with High Pitch Eric?
Who told you that one?
I'm drawing the line on that.
I'm telling you, my empire hinges on a meeting with High Pitch Eric.
I know a few people.
I've got everything in place. It's like a deck of cards all stacked up like a house. If one thing goes wrong, the whole empire crumbles.
That's right. My night will be ruined.
It's like dominoes.
I felt so bad for Scott because I really like Scott, and he came to me and I said, "My God, he owes Double A favors."
Yeah, he owes Double A favors.
He was like, "Can you get Double A? You mind? Can you get a room? Not a room, tickets?" And I'm like, "Oh Christ!" What?
No, I didn't want.
What did he do?
I didn't want
What
you to
did
do.
he do?
I didn't want you to do what you're doing. I just wanted you to be able. I didn't want you to invite him backstage.
No, but get him tickets is still a call.
Just
it might
get
as well
him
be.
tickets.
See, but here's the thing.
That he paid for.
It has to be backstage because there are physically no seats.
You should have said there's no tickets. Then
well,
I would have said that. That would have been fine.
Oh, Scott.
I understand.
People want to do things for you around here. You understand?
No,
we're your friends.
He felt bad.
Might not feel like we're your friends, but we are.
I understand that.
Right.
You know, I could tell, you coming sort of hinged on this happening.
No, it didn't hinge on that at all.
Look, Artie, I'm desperate. You got to be nice to Double A this weekend. I need you. I need you to end the show by 11:30. Bigfoot wants to watch Saturday Night Live. He's a big fan.
I'm watching Saturday Night Live, it is.
If you'll be good to Double A, he'll be good to me.
Imagine Scott's inner conversation like,
why does everyone have connections somewhere but me? Why does Double A get a room and I can't? How the hell is this happening to me? Every time I want to go somewhere, I got to call my pal, Awesome Angelo.
Awesome.
Do you want a limo?
Hey, Awesome.
Do you
Hello.
want a limo?
Can I call you
High Pitch Eric.
Hey, Scott, when we're in Atlantic City, I did get you your room. I don't understand why you won't come over here, take pictures with these girls, and then go over to Artie and get us up to his room. But Double A, I know you got me the room, but, hey, I don't want to hear this shit.
Hey, get over there.
Get over there.
We're going into Johnny Fratto.
yeah. Anybody here that...
Oh, how was that?
I lapsed into Johnny Fratto there. Oh, wait, was the show
Scott,
last night?
call me Mr. Double A, or call me Mr. Angelo, okay? And show some respect to my powers at the brigade.
May I
That's
kiss
the
your
other thing
ring?
about Double A. He's always got hot broads with him. It's insane. Like, what's going on there?
Look at Double A. He's got 4 girls.
He's got the hotties.
And he's got connections at the Borgata.
He comes up to my kneecap.
I've got a hotel room and my wife. What did I do wrong? I gotta have one of those hotties.
I heard Howard 100 News did a report on how Scott gets massages from interns, including male ones.
What?
Yeah.
I wish that we get their facts right.
They seem to have pretty good facts.
Another...
Hey, here's some kids who work for free. How can I get something from them?
Rub me.
That doesn't happen either.
Come here, Brad.
What guy in their massage?
Oh,
none.
That's not true.
That's the joke. No, that's not true.
A chick might be actionable. You better watch yourself.
Why do you get massages from the female interns?
I'm not.
Did you get a massage? Tell the truth. You did. So why?
Swear the life of your children that a guy has never rubbed your back.
I swear on the life of my children.
Because everyone here is telling me that that's happened.
It's legend, urban legend, but it never happened.
Well, what girl is rubbing you and why?
Well, they're in love with me, so they want to touch me naturally.
I make a bold, sweaty Brad Pitt.
Which I never asked for massages from any female interns.
I look like the president of Iraq.
The Sultan of Brunei.
I look like Celine Dion's husband.
I don't know if you know this, ladies, but I am a president of an entire country.
People in the Middle East worship me.
Yeah, you got a massage from an intern, huh?
No, it wasn't a massage. It was more like a 10-second shoulder rub.
Can't believe I'm being touched. It's been so long.
It wasn't.
You know, my engineering room is like scores.
If I'm sitting in a chair working, and someone walks up behind me and puts their hands on my shoulders without me instigating anything, that's my fault?
Sure.
You gotta stop.
I did. I mean, it was like, all right, that's
After
nice.
10 minutes, you
Reagan, stop. I'm uncomfortable with this.
I'm irresistible.
Reagan was the one.
My back is sore from bowling. How did you know, darling?
I also have a groin pull.
These kids love me.
They're all over it.
That was like 8 years ago.
I wonder if I could deal her out to AA and get a room at the Borgata.
I can't believe him. I really can't.
AA, you're on the air.
How's it going? What's going on?
Hey, Howard, can you do me a favor? Anytime Alison Angelo calls in, can you take his call, please?
Can you get me another room?
Put him on the top of the list.
Yeah, bro, I could get you another room.
Another room? No.
Who needs a room, Ronnie?
No.
Hey, listen, here's what I wanted to say also. And Artie, this is also for you. I know you got whatever you got going on that night. But seriously, if you guys ever want to go out to the club or anything like that, the Mix, the Murmur over there, let me know, because you don't have to wait on no lines or anything like that. The guy's really cool. Eric Milstein will bounce you right in, no problem. And Scott, if you need dinner that night, let me know also.
No, I'm fine.
Yes, I do.
Artie, you need to post for a poster with AA.
Angela, let's be clear. I wouldn't have to pay for that dinner, would I?
No,
Is tip included?
Everything's good.
Hey, AA, did I say that I would pay for the room?
Absolutely. You said you offered to pay for it. I said, don't worry about it. I said,
I'm a real gentleman. When I'm asking for free stuff, I always offer to pay.
I didn't ask for free stuff.
AA, I appreciate your
What do you need him for if you're willing to pay? If you're willing to pay, what do you need Awesome Angelo for?
Just pay. Pay for a room.
Yeah, I mean,
and avoid all of this. Isn't it worth it?
Why don't you be honest?
You're right.
You wanted a free room.
No, I thought he would get, he had a contact and he would get a discounted room, not a totally free room.
I see.
I must stay at the Borgata.
Take a little off the top.
Yeah, I'm only paying half.
Howard, you're loved down there. You know that. You're loved all over, bro. Mainly it's because of you. Like, people love the show and everything like that. And like,
really?
Well, that's why it's so funny that Scott is calling you.
Yeah, we love that he's calling you.
You've obviously pointed out that I made a big mistake.
No,
what's the mistake? I mean, like, if these guys are your friends and you're willing to, they're willing to help you out in any way.
The mistake was involving Artie. That was the big mistake.
I understand, but the thing is, I asked you for Artie. It's not like you said, I'll do this for you. I said, listen, Artie sold out within minutes.
Right, and Artie...
Well, that's the payback, and I should have said, you know what? If that's what it takes, I can't impose on Artie. That's what my answer should have been.
I would have been fine with that. I would have tried to get in touch with Artie myself and would have asked him the same thing. Like, bro,
here's Artie's number. You didn't get it from me.
I appreciate your connections, but I'm pretty sure I could get to the front of the line for Nick.
How do you know?
You don't know, Stan. He's a real great guy.
I'm busting your balls.
Artie's going to be, what is it, Mix? Artie's Mix. Artie's going to be online at Mix, and he's going to see AA walking in. When am I getting into Nick's?
That's when the night ends, Alice.
There is mad hot chicks in that place.
Oh, I know. Actually, Howard, you've been to Mix.
I've heard that Wendy the retard can hook Scott up with free Pizza Hut.
With the double stuffed crust.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she knows people there.
I'll have to check that out.
I'm not kidding you. A lot of people.
Artie, a single Artie is going to be in Atlantic City.
I don't know what's
Ronnie, go ahead. You're on the air.
Dana called me before Letterman again last night.
Oh, no. What happened there?
Again, guys, don't you realize, I'm so gone. Like, you should be the friends who are going, look, we don't want to talk to you anymore about this. Enough! Nothing. Again, Dana did a very loving, nice thing and called me before Letterman and wished me luck, which was very nice.
So are you back together again?
I don't know, man.
Oh, no. I don't understand. You get on the phone and abuse each other and yell at each other. And
we're like Springsteen and Scalford. You heard that?
Yeah. So they're breaking up?
Yeah, I know.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Seriously, what's going on?
She did a very nice thing again by calling me, and then she watched the appearance and called me and said she loved it and was very nice, and we talked, and she said, I'll call you tomorrow. So that's where we left it. I don't know how. I'm ready to blow my head off, dude.
You know, and everyone in the email yelled at me and said, leave Artie alone. You're mean to him. I go, what do you mean? I'm curious. I don't understand.
Guys, it's the show. Everybody's got to get their balls.
Says, lay off Artie about Dana. You and Robin are really mean to Artie about Dana. What did I do? Kind of up to talk shit to him about this. Well, talk shit. I'm just trying to understand.
Don't get mad at me. They're crazy.
Right.
I don't care.
What did we do?
I don't know. I asked the guy if he's going out with Dana.
About a friend.
Right.
Two friends.
So she calls you. That's the move, evidently, and does something really nice after you have this huge blowout.
Yeah, I guess. And then.
So I guess she wants to be with you.
Well, you know, but
I want to be with her, I think.
So what's the problem?
Every time she does these things. So he wants to be with her.
Why don't you guys just be together? I don't understand. Well, she must say to you.
Because eventually we fight, Howard. We just want, and again, I don't want to be. We fight. You know, we're a couple that fights a lot. That's what's happened. I hate to admit that. She hates that I say that to people, but it's become the truth.
Can I ask Artie a question?
Yes, go ahead, Fred.
Without being specific, is it usually like one thing that kind of triggers it, or is it just a number of things?
If she's had a stressful day and I have, we have a short fuse, put it that way. You know what I mean? And
explosion.
Yeah, exactly. And we're both
on it.
When it comes down to it, low-class Jerseyites.
How you doing? What the fuck do you want?
I mean, it's like, eventually, it's like, how was your day? I mean, sometimes the conversation...
You don't care about my day.
Sometimes the conversation will literally go like this. How was your day? It was okay. It was good. The show was good. How was your day? You know, the kids were kind of crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, whatever. What do you mean by that? What do you mean what I mean by that? You don't care about my day? No, of course I care about your day. I was just, you were yawning. Well, I'm tired. I was yawning.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. That's love.
I want to kill your dog.
Meanwhile, Scott, while you were telling that story, walked out of here with his head down.
Yeah,
now I feel all bad.
You should not feel bad. He needed that talking.
Again, you guys are right, but I'm not one. See, there's people around here who really are gossips, and I try not to. I know it was up, but I don't want to rat. I don't want to be a rat. So it was.
We understand that.
But it was really up when Scott asked about Double A. I said, dude, I'm going. I felt sorry for him. I'm like, you're indebted to Double A, man. Like, I mean,
you know what? In the middle of that, Scott DePace just called me and he goes, you know what? I think I'm feeling bad for Scott.
But that's his move. You all feel bad. Scott did the bad thing.
Right.
I'll buy him a room at the... Hey, you know what, Gary? I'll buy him a room at the Borgata.
Well, it almost came down to that with me.
My God.
I swear to God, he's such a dream.
It's just crazy because no matter what anybody does, Double A will be looking at Artie.
Artie had great show.
Or
great show.
tomorrow
You
night.
killed on those lines there.
Well, you're buying him a room.
I don't know.
What about me now? Why do I have to pay for a room?
You're doing fine.
Ron,
really? I mean,
Ron, I'll buy your room. I'll buy your room.
No. You don't even like me. I don't want you to buy me a room.
Shut up
Get out.
with that.
It's not right.
You're doing
man.
shtick.
It's not right.
Get out.
No, it's not right.
I hope you're not serious because I'll hit you over the head with a hammer.
God.
You don't have to buy me no room.
I'll get you a room, okay?
No.
You don't have to go to Double A.
I don't know what you make a year, but you can't afford $400. $400 for a night at is that going to break you?
No, it's not going to break me. It's not going to break me at all.
Isn't it worth not going through this, though?
Obviously.
Ronnie, you're on the air.
No, I needed some airtime. I haven't been on in a while.
Howard?
Yeah.
Hi. Listen, Double A's only using your contact over there, indirectly or directly, to get all this free stuff. Because if he's not gambling, he doesn't get anything. I mean, I know for a fact that you could be losing thousands upon thousands. You won't get even a room on a weekend. This goes out forever.
Right, you don't even get... It is odd, isn't it?
Well, you'd have to be losing big money, and I'm talking big six figures into the millions.
Yeah, Double A. Ronnie says what's with that business card? Can you lose the business card with my picture on it?
He's had that for years.
Oh, you know how many hotties call me on that business card alone?
That's my trademark.
Hold on a second. First of all, what she's saying is correct, and if she understood what I said, I don't gamble. I go there for the fun of it. My boy, Moochie, gambles, and he's a very well-known person that gambles on there. He gets
betting six figures, big six figures.
Trust me, he's not losing. That's the thing. They want him there.
So in other words, you're getting the comps off of him. You're not getting it.
No, I didn't. I said my connection. So that's exactly what I said. I don't gamble. I go there for the push.
Howard, I'm still convinced that they're getting your contact indirectly. And you know who your contact is.
Howard, look into it yourself. There's no way in hell am I going to get a room saying...
It's fine. I don't care anymore. This is taking up my life.
You know what the funny part is? You know what I thought Double A was calling to say? I thought he was calling to say, you know what, guys? I'm a little insulted, and I'm not going to come to Artie's room because I don't feel wanted.
He's never going to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on a second. I really do feel a little insulted, like it's a big deal. After all, I said, I'm not looking for nothing free. I said, if Artie could hook me up...
Double A, the joke of this is, I'm going to explain it. Double A, I'll explain it to you again. It's funny that Scott has to go to you for a room. That's the joke.
And listen, Artie, I'm not saying this in any bad way whatsoever because I met Dana a lot of times. She's a very sweet girl, beautiful. But I feel like the show's not standing behind you. At this point, like, yous are boys, you know what I mean? You're the boy. You're the main, like, other guy in the show. Stand behind your boy and say, you know what? It's not working out. Okay, Dana's sweet and all that, but let her move on. Be by your boy's side. Like, I'm saying, dude, let's go down there. I'll ditch the broad that I was going to take. Me and you'll go out after your show, and we'll pick up the 2 hottest girls, guaranteed to have a great time Saturday night. That'll be my thanks to you for the tickets to the show.
Double A, you can't bribe me. Call me at 9 o'clock.
All right, Double A, thank you. Listen to this guy. He's got girls. He's going to take you out and get laid.
He showed up. Anything you want.
He showed up to a gig I did at this club, the Stress Factory, in Central Jersey a couple years ago with 2 10s.
Really?
A blonde and a brunette. Both
really?
with him. Yeah, I swear to God.
How do you do that, Double A?
2 different nights, if you remember. I brought another pair of 2 girls at St.
You're right. Night. He's right. Yeah.
How does he do it?
I don't know, man. Double A, are they whores? I mean, that's my theory. But
listen to me. No, they're not whores. Here's the thing. If you can make a girl laugh, you already won them over. All right, so everybody gets this pesky image of me, this and the other. And, of course, I'm Double A from the Howard Stern Show. Everybody's Howard Stern. So what the I hit a home run every time I go out.
Wait, Double A, so you say if you're able to be funny and you're connected with the Howard Stern Show, you can get that kind of pussy? What am I doing wrong?
What do you think I'm saying? Forget Dana. You're Artie Lang.
No, I'm not talking about Dana. I'm talking about chicks in general.
Hold it a second. Double A, I know you all these years. You never said a funny thing.
I was going to say, where are the laughs?
How do you make a girl laugh?
Wait a second. Come on, bro.
I show him my wrestling belt.
I mean, if people laugh at you, they're laughing at you. I don't understand.
No.
Maybe that
works. Lay a line on us that makes these girls laugh.
I got a question. So, Double A, true or false? Be honest.
Yeah.
Is one of your moves or your rap that you tell hot girls that you might be able to get them on the show, and then sometimes you take them back to your place to photograph them?
Hold on a second. Hold
on.
That's true.
Come up to me. If they recognize me from a show, they're like, you're from the Howard Stern Show, this, that. They say, can you be able to get me fake kiss, this, and the other? I said, now, before I would even consider bringing you on the show, I would have to see your tits.
Oh.
You know what? They love it. They say, I don't give a I'll show you them, and next thing you know, I'm bagging them in the room. Period. That's the God's honest truth. Why would I not take advantage of something that, if they're willing to show me and do, sure. And Gary, did I not have this conversation with you? If I have a hot chick and if I think like she's definitely like worth bringing onto the show to get evaluated for whether set of tits or Playboy, did you not say, yeah, you're right, I would allow that to happen? So
no, what I said is if you have a girl and you want to submit it to me, I would let you. I never said, well, yeah, try, bang her in the name of the show, but I don't.
It's true for anyone.
I don't use the name of the show. They love the show and we chill. It's not like, oh, that's the first thing I say.
But wait a second, when you hand a girl a card and there's a picture of you and Howard on it, isn't that sort of
how dumb are these girls? How many people walk around with a picture of me on their card?
Plus, listen, if a girl's going to show Double A their tits to get on the show, it's really the girl's fault.
You know Double A, a couple of years ago...
Well, all of this has nothing to do with us, number one.
Exactly.
Double A, a couple of years ago at Christmas time, you came by the studio in the morning and you handed me a picture of a smoking hot chick naked on a couch that gave me like a hi, Artie, Merry Christmas message. You know the chick I'm talking... Did you that chick?
I'd rather not say with her because she's like actually a close friend now.
Well, I'm not saying any names, but this chick, he showed me a naked picture of a chick on a couch. She's unbelievable.
That same winter, we had a blizzard, and let's just say me, her, and 2 other girls had a real good time. So we'll leave it at that.
You believe this guy?
Howard, I got to tell you, I've been producing the show for 22 years, and when I was single, I couldn't pull this move off.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm still waiting for the funny line.
He's got Scott calling him for rooms. He's got chicks all over the place, and the guy doesn't even work.
He's got the best life.
Yeah. He does.
I want to marry Double A.
He is awesome, Angelo. I will never goof on you again.
We bow to you. We speak your name.
I want it over here. I hear one thing. We speak your name.
We speak your name.
And you know what, guys? I love you all, and I speak one of your names, and I do nothing but talk mad, awesome shit about the show. I'm out there like one of your biggest promoters. Because I love you guys. You're family.
All right, thanks, Double A. All right, there he is, Double A.
I'll see you Saturday.
There is the man, yes.
You know, and I think I'm going to call Double A. Well, anyway,
See,
Scott,
I wasn't wrong.
You know what? When you get that sad sack look, I feel awful inside. Please, go have a good weekend. Use the room. Have a good time. Use Double A's room. Use Artie. Who gives a shit? Just go.
Everything's you got a room. Double A's getting in. We're going to have a fun time.
I don't care. I honestly don't. Have a good time. No, seriously. If you have a good time, it'll make me happy.
Thanks.
You thought you were going to deter him from doing any of this?
Right.
No, I said that. I wouldn't do it. And everybody said, well, it's already done. You might as well do it.
You're going to pay me back, and I'm bringing you and Double A on stage.
Just go. And if the room falls through, pay for it, and I'll pay you back.
No, you're not going to pay me back. I don't want you to pay me back.
I want it to be on me.
No, that's
all right.
Not going to happen.
All right, well, thanks.
I appreciate the offer.
All right, thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Have a good time this weekend with Artie in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I can just, block Double A from even getting close to you.
Maybe you'll win at craps or something.
Yeah,
no, you won't.
That's it. I'll win.
There you go. Go. Have a good weekend, Scott.
Thanks.
Have a party.
Next thing you know, he's tackling Double A as he makes a move to Artie.
Oh, my God.
Backstage. Get your aunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, high pitch Eric.
Hey, Howard, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, star one to him. I have a friend that works at the Showboat in Atlantic City.
You got connections at the Showboat.
Even high pitch Eric has more connections than Scott.
And he doesn't even have to type.
All right. Well, thank you, high pitch.
That's the definition of a comp.
Yes, and I will play you in chess. We will have it. We will film it and the whole thing.
Okay, hey, Howard, by the way, sternfanatics.com.
High pitch, he doesn't need a room anymore, but he does need a car.
Yeah. Can you help us out?
Can you help him with a limo?
No, I can't.
That's the right
Your
answer.
Your limo dried up.
Yeah, thank you, high pitch. All right, there's everybody calling in. Now,
how is high pitch out of jail?
I don't know. It's a dangerous guy. All right, first of all, I read in the paper today that Captain Jenks got through to Wolf Blitzer.
Oh, what paper? That's
at
great.
CNN, in the Daily News, in Lloyd Grove's column.
That made the paper?
It made the paper at Lloyd Grove's column. It was the top story.
Oh, my goodness.
That Captain Jenks pranked Wolf Blitzer. I can read it to you, or we can just listen to the call. How's that? Let's listen to the call.
All right.
Here he is, Captain Jenks.
Now more on the John Mark Carr, the self-confessed killer of JonBenet Ramsey. At last word, Carr still remains in a jail in Los Angeles, waiting to be extradited to Colorado to face charges of the 1996 death of JonBenet Ramsey. A woman says Carr discussed the Ramsey case with her back in 2001, is speaking out today. And as we reported yesterday, Wendy Hutchins says she recorded phone calls, kept email from Carr detailing his alleged connections to the Ramsey family. Wendy Hutchins is joining us on the phone right now. Wendy, thanks very much for doing this. Tell our viewers how you got involved with John Mark Carr.
Well, he was a relative of mine's friend, and I saw him at a few functions, family functions, and we started speaking after that, and I won his confidence, and we became good friends after that.
All right, so then what happened after that? When did the email, when did the talk of JonBenet Ramsey begin?
It started in around September of 2001, when he told me that he knew more about the JonBenet Ramsey case than what anybody else had known, and that he was instructed to kill JonBenet by Howard Stern.
All right, well, that sounds like we've just been Howard Stern, as they say, so we'll have to leave that alone, Wendy. Not Wendy Hutchins, but clearly a crack phone call. Thanks very much in any case. Let's move on now to terror politics. Nearly 5 years after...
Whoa.
You've been Captain Jenks, not Howard Stern.
Really?
Hey, Captain.
Good morning, Howard.
Yeah, you're a big... I didn't even know about this until I read about it in the paper.
Yeah.
A big picture of Captain Jenks.
Yeah, the picture and everything.
Right next to Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah.
It says, JonBenet prankster blitzes Wolf. It's the headline. Captain Jenks has struck again.
You are something else.
Yesterday, the notorious prank caller and Howard Stern fan was... and
gas station employee, Thomas Cipriano, scammed his way into CNN's The Situation Room. And then it goes on to say how you easily got through and told them that you were this Wendy Hutchins.
Yeah.
And there was no problem.
No.
Unbelievable. That's great.
Would you write to Wolf?
Yeah, right to Wolf Blitzer.
When you hear the hello.
Oh, that's the best. Jenks' chick voice is the best.
Hello. And then 5 seconds later, it sounds like Captain Jenks. Hello. Yeah, I was on the... Yes, I met him.
Hello, Wolf. He was a relative of a friend of mine.
Mine's. He was a friend of mine.
Oh, that's classic.
You know, the funny thing about this call, Howard, is when I started doing the call, preparing for it, like around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday.
Right.
And I was just planning on getting on right away. It didn't matter to me when I got on. Obviously, it would have been better to get on with Wolf Blitzer because that's a very popular program on CNN.
Right.
And they told me, well, we can't put you on right now because we really don't like the anchor that's on the desk right now, so we'll book you at 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's great. They told you that.
Yeah. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You have no trust in your anchor?
Hey, do you know anyone at 7-Eleven? Can you hook up Scott the Engineer with a free hot dog?
A Slurpee. He needs a Slurpee on his way to Atlantic City.
Jenks, that's a great phone call. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, Howard, I got an appearance I'm doing this next
Go ahead.
weekend.
Give it a plug.
Yeah, it's September 1st at the Crazy Horse 2 in Philadelphia.
You can go see Captain Jenks. He comes up, he entertains, he plays phone calls.
Oh, yeah, you'll be getting a call from Scott the Engineer.
Yeah, he wants to be comped for that event. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Howard.
All right.
God, $400, you could have avoided all this.
And he wants to take his wife out for a weekend. He's not going to spring for a thing.
Really, that is disgusting.
That's right. Jealous much, Robin?
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
You know, you're lucky you have your boat and your house.
And your cars.
And your cars and Howard buys you things, but nobody even calls me. I'm on my own.
My father died, I heard nothing.
I'm alone.
Not one of you contacted us.
I'm a huge slob, but even as a cab driver, I wouldn't have driven to Atlantic City with a chicken and home the same night.
What we plan to do is we're going to leave our house around 6 o'clock. Artie's show is at 8. After the show, we'll gamble for an hour, and then I'll drive my wife home for 2.5 hours.
By the way, honey, you're not drinking. You're the designated driver.
Maybe we'll take that bus to get the roll of quarters.
Yeah. I figured it out. It would actually be 5.5 hours in the car, and only 3 hours at an actual Atlantic City.
5.5 hours in that smoke-filled bowling car.
I explained to my wife that we'd only be in the car for 5 hours and in Atlantic City for 3. And
at night, there's not a lot of traffic, so we should make up time.
And you know what? People mistake my bald head for a police dome, and they let us drive extra fast.
Which rest stop is your favorite?
We can't gamble or eat.
Scott, I have to pee. Honey, if we stop at the rest stop, we won't get there in time for Artie's show.
Can't you wait until the next rest stop, 25 miles?
Honey, you're going to have to blow AA. He got us into the show.
You know, we don't have any money for food, so let's pack sandwiches.
We don't have money to gamble or eat. We're not going to get a room. And we're going to go see a guy who we both know. There's, like, no excitement.
A lot of the restaurants are a ripoff. Packing a sandwich is a good idea, Robin.
Get the cooler out of the basement.
Right.
Yeah, a bottle of wine in Atlantic City it's a triple markup. With a cooler, I could keep everything very nicely chilled.
I've got a ham and cheese and a Gatorade.
BYOB.
You know, if we sit at the $5 table, we can drink whatever we want.
Oh.
It's still BYOB with his wife. She's bringing her own boar.
Right. Oh, that was below the belt.
Tell me when the waitress is bringing the drink over to the card table. I'll conveniently get up and not have to tip her.
One of the saddest sights is seeing one of our Las Vegas trips, right before he had to go to the airport, Scott playing the slots, trying to win money. Like, the staring at the slot, the press.
Angry.
Yeah, angry.
All right, we have a lot.
Each have one roll of quarters, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that is brutal.
We have so much to get to. You know what? I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to replay a phony phone call from yesterday because so many emails said that they were, people were sitting in their cars crying. They describe that it's so funny. Richard and Sal pranked a sports show where they talk about the Yankees and stuff.
That's a great one.
And what the backstory is, it's so great. And we'll get to Artie's Letterman appearance and so much more. But The great backstory is it's 11 o'clock at night. This guy's on TV. Our guys are usually asleep, so Richard sets his alarm clock.
To wake up for this guy. Huh?
That's dedication.
And then when he gets through, he starts calling Sal. He says, Sal, you call too, because... He wakes him up out of bed. He says, you call, too, because we can really bombard this guy with phone calls.
And that's what they do. Bombard is the exact word.
Yeah. And it's great to listen to because Richard, all he does is call in and want to talk about the weather. And then Sal's doing his thing. And all of the callers are Sal and Richard, and it's relentless. This is Sal and Richard pranking Talkin' Yankees, which is a public access television show. And here it is from yesterday. So many people requesting it again.
You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
What do you think about this heat that's been going on lately?
The what?
It's been pretty hot out there.
Oh, yeah. You know, we were supposed to get a thunderstorm over the weekend. We didn't get it. Yeah.
I don't know when it's supposed to cool off.
You know, I don't know either. Anyway, thanks for calling. I'm having a ton of technical troubles today. Huh, that's odd. Nope, that's feedback. God, no, that's not going to work either. Oh, well, for crying out loud. Well, okay, we have a kind. You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, what do you want to talk about now?
Is it hot enough out there for you? When's it going to cool down?
You know, this is not the Weather Channel. Let's see if I get some real calls. You're on the air.
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm fine.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Good show. I'll never forget the first time I was at my a Yankee game.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. I went with my father, and I sucked his cock, and it was fantastic. It was really great.
I'm pretty sure you loved it. I'm pretty sure you really loved it. I mean, you must have slurped it up all the... You know what? I think we just had a bun cake call. Certain people will get that reference. I don't know what's going on with the... there it goes. You're on the air.
Drop your pants, sailor up.
You know, why would you... that has to be the stupidest... you're on the air.
We're only going to get some rain. That's good.
Okay. You know, I really hate this... what's it called? I wish the speakerphone was working. You're on the air.
Have you ever had a whipple ball bat shoved up your ass?
No. I don't like listening to other people's fantasies. You're on the air.
Yeah, I got a question about Baltimore.
Yeah, go ahead.
You think they're going to get rain down there anytime soon?
Yeah, I wonder if this person knows that he really sounds stupid. It's not me.
Oh, he knows.
Let's get a call. Hello, you're on the air.
Pretty cloudy.
It is now 11:23, August 7th. I think we should mark the time and the date that we found out who the stupidest person on earth is. You're on the air.
Hi, the great thing about ball is shoving them up your ass while licking a man's ass.
I really wouldn't know this. You're on the air.
You're damn humid.
Oh, well, I'm tired of... this isn't the Weather Channel. That's on channel, 56? You're on the air.
What about that barometric pressure, man? It was pretty high this morning.
Shut up. Let's see what they have to call. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Man, you nutty cracker. What the...
You know, there's nothing sadder than a white guy pretending to be black to call someone else a cracker. You're on the air.
Hey, cracker, I'm going to bend you.
Oh, brother. I have no idea what some of these people are talking about. You're on the air.
You pussy, I'm going to lick your balls and sniff you.
Some people have weird fantasies. You know what? If there's anybody there with time in their hands who wants to be a call screener, can't pay you, but I don't know, maybe you can be on the air a couple of times. You're on the air.
Yeah, I'm a Red Sox fan.
Okay, cool. What's up?
I was wondering, how's that heat down there in New York? It's been pretty cool out there.
Stop! It's not working. It ain't working.
It is.
It's driving me nuts.
That's what works.
Oh, that's so funny.
That is crazy.
What's a bun cake call?
He's talking about, you know, if you shoot your load, like, have you seen the icing on a bundt cake? A bundt cake is a special shape of a cake, and the drizzle of the icing on the bundt cake.
Really?